95% of people who watch sports don't actually like sports. Let me explain. This week, I interviewed creator Lawson McDonald on my sports business podcast, Sportonomics, and he talked about how a lot of sports fans don't actually even care about things like the score.
I think people do like the idea of sports, but when you talk about numbers and who's winning, and not everyone's that invested in it, but they enjoy the fact that they can somehow interact.
But there is something to be said about the idea that people use sports as a way to connect with other people, not just as a place to talk about matchups and stats. And there's no better example of this than Isaac Rochell. Now, Lawson, who's Canadian and not a huge football fan, told me he knew about Isaac through TikTok. And when I asked Lawson to compare Isaac's content to someone like NFL superstar Tyreek Hill's YouTube content, he had this to say.
I haven't seen his stuff.
You see, what Isaac Rochell does so well is he provides us with a perspective that we don't already get. Isaac's content, you can tell it's him filming it and coming up with the ideas. And those kind of personalities are what sports leagues and teams need to grow the profile of their brand. Because at the end of the day, Isaac feels way more like a friend than Tyreek Hill does. And you want to root for your friend.